Hi, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Moses Oluwasegun Alex, and this is Programmed Mathematics. Okay, so in the last video, I explained the definition of matrix, okay, then also the elements of a matrix, and at the same time, I explained what we meant by rows and columns, the two key features of a matrix. All right, so today we're looking at those other aspects of matrix, right? So now we said that a matrix is the rectangular array of numbers, so, and that a matrix is always represented by a capital letter. So I can have matrix A as 4, 7, minus 3, and 10. So this matrix here has 4 elements. 4 elements here, and that tells you that 4 and 7 are elements on the first row, that's row 1. Minus 3 and 10 are elements on the second row, that's row 2. Rows are referred to as the horizontal arrangement of elements, while the columns are the vertical arrangement of elements. So in this case, 4 minus 3, they form the first column, that's COL1, and 7, 10 form the second column, that is COL2. So in this case here, this matrix A has 2 rows and 2 columns. 2 rows and 2 columns. Alright, so now today we shall be looking at the dimension or order of the matrix. Dimension or order of a matrix. Now, once you know that rows are horizontal arrangement of elements, and columns are vertical arrangement of elements. When you are given a matrix, you should be able to say how many rows or columns the matrix has. And so in this case here, when we talk about the order of a matrix, the order of a matrix is a question of how many rows or how many columns the matrix has. Okay, so in this case here, if matrix A, like you have up here, has 2 rows and 2 columns, then we say that the order of matrix A is order 2. Okay, because they are the same. But in the real sense, we say the dimension of matrix A is 2 rows, 2 columns. We write that as 2 by 2. 2 by 2 is written as 2 times 2. This x in this times here is read as by. So we read this as 2 by 2. So when a matrix therefore has, let's say, I rows, and j columns. Okay, so let's say matrix A has I rows and j columns, then we say that the dimension of matrix A is I by j. I by j. And this is the same thing as saying I times j. More like when you want to find the area of a rectangle or a square. Remember, we say length multiplied by the breadth. That is exactly what we're trying to say here also. So when you say the dimension of matrix A, okay, so we have it to be the length, that's the row, okay, by the breadth, which is the column. So that's exactly what we're saying here. So the dimension of matrix A having I rows and j columns is I by j, or I times j. But this is read as by. So if the matrix therefore has the same number of rows and columns, we can call that the order of a matrix. So I can say A is of order 2, meaning 2 rows, 2 columns. Or A is of order 3, meaning 3 rows, 3 columns. Okay, so in this case here, if you look at matrix A up here, matrix A is having 4, 7, minus 3, and 10 as the elements. So matrix A's dimension is a 2 by 2 matrix. So A is a 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, so from here, if A is having I rows and j columns, we can simply write this matrix A as a ij. having I rows, j columns. Now, it's important to know that whenever you write the dimension or order of any given matrix, we write the row first before the column. The row comes first before the column. Okay, so it's very, very important to note that. So, if I therefore have a matrix as P and is defined as 3 by 5, this simply means matrix P has 3 rows and 5 columns. And 5 columns. That's the meaning. Okay? So if I give you an example of this matrix P, 3 by 5, okay, 3 rows, I'm taking, let me say 3, 4, 7. So I'm putting 5 columns now. So I'm going to have the first column. So let's say 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 4, 2, 2, 2, 1 over 2, 0.5 minus 4. Okay, you see that? So we have 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. This is row 1. This is row 2. Okay, row 2. This is row 3. And the first column is composed of 3, 4, 7. Column 1. This is column 2. This is column 3. This is column 4. And this is column 5. Okay, so it's important to note this. So when you talk about the dimension or order of a matrix, it's just a question of what is the number of rows and the number of columns a matrix is composed of. Now, why is this very important? Knowing the dimension of any given matrix will help you in learning how to refer to each element of the matrix. Okay, and so let's look at referencing elements of a matrix. Referencing elements of a matrix. So how do you make reference to an element of a matrix? So how to refer to each element of any given matrix? Now, if I use letter A, capital letter A to represent matrix A, so matrix A is having I rows and j columns, then the elements of matrix A are usually denoted by small letter a. Okay, so I can have A1, 1. I will tell you what that means now. A1, 2, A1, 3, and so on. A2, 1, A2, 2, A2, 3, and so on. A3, 1, A3, 2, A3, 3, and so on. Now, since I have I rows here, okay, so I can continue this from here down, just sit down here to AI1, AI2, okay, row, AI3, like that, until I get to AI. How many columns here? J columns. So I have AIJ. So this one also will continue from A11, this first row, to A1J. This one up here, A21, A22, A23. So the second numbers here represent the columns. Don't forget that. So this continues to A2J. So like that, this one also continues like that to A3J. So bring this one down. Okay, so this continues like that. Okay, so what we're saying in essence is that when you need to refer to the element of a given matrix, first, you must know what row the element belongs. Second, you must know what column the element belongs. So if I know the row and the row number and the column number that the element belongs, it makes it easier for me to be able to locate this element. All right? And let me say this. Matrix is not just a topic for the class. It has wider area of application, even in business, in database design, especially in the computing world. Okay, so in this case here, these are things that are used. In the computing world, some of them I call it the address of the array. Alright, so in this case here, for you to refer to any element of any given matrix, the number of rows the element belongs must be noted. the column the element belongs also must be noted. So in this case, so if I therefore say matrix A, if I'm given matrix Aij, then the elements of A is written as small aij as this. Small a for the element, capital A for the matrix. So if I write aij, the small aij here as this, it tells me that I'm referring to the element on the ith row and the jth column. That is, so what that means is this. If I write aij, this is saying elements on the ith row and the jth column. Is that okay? So now what you just need to do here is this. Let's assume I have a matrix. I have matrix B as -2, 4, 0, 0.5. Okay? And I want to refer to this -2. To refer to -2 first, -2 belongs to row 1 and also found on column 1. So if I need to make reference to -2, I will say B, row 1, 1, column 1, 1. Small b here simply denotes the element of matrix B. So B11 here will simply refer to -2. Okay? So now also, if I need to make reference to element 4 in this case also will be B. Element 4 belongs to row 1, B1, and found in column 2, B12. So B12 is equal to 4. And also we can continue to the next one. To refer to element 0 here, element 0 is found on the second row, row 2, but first column. So second row, first column, B21. Okay, second row, 2, first column, 1. So B21 equals 0. Now, if we want to make reference to element 0.5, you can put that in the comment section yourself. Okay, let me know what you think. How do we refer to element 0.5? Okay, so you can pause the video and answer the question first. So once you are done with that, then you can continue. So in this case here, 0.5 also is found on the second row, second column. Second row B2, second column 2, so 0.5. So which means generally, in this case of matrix B, I can write this as B11, B12, B21, and B22. First row, first column, first row, second column, second row, first column, second row, second column. So this is how we refer to each element of a matrix. Now, it is very, very important for you to know that ability to refer to each element of any given matrix will help you to perform operations on matrices. Operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication of matrices, inverses, determinants, and so on. All of this shall be discussed in this video. Okay, so what we are saying in essence is that when you write element A as an element of a matrix as Aij, small aij, the I represents the row number, the J represents the column number. Now, let's take a simple manipulation of this. Let's look at a simple manipulation of this thing on the board. So, because most times I don't teach students to cram any of this. Okay, cramming will not help you. Make sure you understand. When you understand how to solve a problem, then you can be rest assured that if any question is given, okay, you will be able to solve the problem. Now, let's look at this example. An example here. We have that given that matrix A is the set of numbers x plus 1, x minus y, okay, and let's say 2x plus m and m plus, or let's say minus 2n. So this is matrix A, comma. Now A11 is equal to 7, A12 is equal to 8, A21 is equal to 0. Alright, so we have A21 equal to 0, and A22, write this as a subscript, okay, so A22 is equal to, okay, let me just say 5. So you have to find the values of x, y, m, and n. Alright? So this is a simple question here. Okay, these are things that you should expect when you are taught the topic. It will not be, to me, it's not always a very good thing having understood how to refer to an element of the matrix and then you go that way. No, it will not help you. Let's make use of what you understood to solve a problem. Okay, now a way of referring to an element, again, getting to remember that is what we are doing here. So in this case, let's look at the solution to the problem. Solution now. Okay, please, should you have any question, you can use the comment section to get your question across to me, right? And you can also pause the video. If you know what to do here, pause it and at the same time solve the problem on your own. That's a way of learning. Okay, pause the video, solve the problem, and then continue with the video. Compare your result with what we are going to get from here. Alright, so this is matrix A. We have x plus 1. Oh, sorry, there shouldn't be a comma here. There's no comma in the matrix. So x plus 1, x minus y, 2x plus m, m minus 2n. This is matrix A. And this is the same as the A11. Okay, I guess I use B somewhere. A, sorry, this should be A, no B there. Alright, so this is the same, this matrix here is the same as A11, A12, A21, A22. Alright, and so if we compare this now, this is saying x plus 1, x minus y, 2x plus m, m minus 2n. This is equal to A11, let's just put their values, 7, okay, A12 8, A21 is 0, A22 is 5. So from here, I think the problem is lighter now. Okay, so which means we are saying x plus 1 is equal to 7, x minus y is equal to 8, 2x plus m is equal to 0, and m minus 2n is equal to 5. Alright, so let's solve the problem. First, we have x plus 1 is equal to 7. And that simply implies x is equal to 7 minus 1, which is 6. So we have x already. Also, x minus y is equal to 8. X minus y equals 8. Okay, so already we have x to be 6. So just replace x with 6. So we have 6 minus y equals 8. And this simply implies that y equals 6 minus 8. And that is minus 2. Okay, for those who may not understand that, if you have 6 minus y equals 8, you can simply move this y to the other side. So this is 6 equals 8 plus y. Then move this 8 back here. You have 6 minus 8 equals 1. 6 minus 8 is minus 2 equals y. So we have y to be minus 2 here. Okay, so having known that as well, let's find the value of m. Okay, so let's look for m. Okay, let me just use this. To find m, we have 2x plus m equals 0. 2x plus m equals 0. Alright, so here, already we know what x is. X is 6. So this is 2 bracket 6 plus m equals 0. So replace the x with 6. So 2 times 6 is 12. 12 plus m equals 0. And so m equals 0 minus 12. So m is minus 12. So if m is minus 12, then we can find the value of n. Already we know what m is. So let's use that value now to find n. Please, should you have any questions, use the comment section to reach out to me. I will attend to the question you have. Okay, and if you have any better alternative of solving problems, please, I'm open to your suggestion. This is a learning channel, okay? So please try everything possible. Solve the problem, get that across to the comment section, share it with people. If it's something you want me to use as a video, I can do that also. Okay, so you are welcome with every form of suggestion you have. Now, let's get the value of m. m minus 2n equals 5. m minus 2n equals 5. What do we have for m? We have gotten m here to be minus 12. Okay, so replace m with minus 12. That's substitute minus 12 for m. So minus 12 minus 2n equals 5. So if we solve this problem, minus 2n will be equal to 5 plus 12. Moving this to the other side here. And so minus 2n will be equal to 5 plus 12 is 17. Then we divide both sides by minus 2. So n therefore is 17 over minus 2. If you so much desire this, this can be in the decimal form. That's minus 8.5. So we conclude here now that x equals 6, y equals minus 2, m equals minus 12, and n equals minus 8.5. Please, have you calculated the values of x? Have you shown your calculations as this? It's always important to conclude your solution. Okay? Because the question asks us to find the values of x. You have shown us how we got the values of x, so conclude your solution by writing out the values of x, m, x, y, m, and n. Alright, so this is a good way to learn how to refer to elements of any given matrix. Okay, so please, if this is your first time of coming in contact with this YouTube channel, this is Moses Oluwasegun. Okay, I am the tutor on this channel called Programmed Mathematics. It's a channel for you to learn mathematics comprehensively with every concept, okay, revealed. No hidden secrets here, no gimmick, no trick, no shortcut. You get the understanding, then you can go on to look for good problems to solve. Alright, so if you are coming in for the first time, please help me help a lot of people also to gain access to this video, okay, by subscribing to this YouTube channel, giving thumbs up on these videos, liking the videos, sharing the videos with everyone around you on every form of platform or group you might belong to or social platform that you belong to. Okay, so by doing that, you help a lot of people and also you help me in return. Alright, so thank you so much. So in the next video, I shall be discussing other aspects of this matrix. Alright, and so looking at basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication in different subsequent videos. Alright, so as a form of revision for you, I want you to work on this question as an assignment. As an assignment, okay, you can practice this. We have that given that matrix P, okay, matrix P is x minus 4y, okay, matrix P is x minus 4y, okay, then let's say x plus y, 2m minus n, n minus 2m, okay, we have this, given that matrix P equals this, now P11 equals, let me say what that, P11 is 3, P12 is 7, okay, P21 is 0, and P22 is 4. Okay, now you have to find the values of x, y, m, and n. Alright, so that is a question for you to practice. Alright, so we see in the next video. Thank you.